All right, everybody take a deep breath.
I
Big
don't
in, big out.
wanna.
Let's zen ourselves out for this because this might make you really angry. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has stirred the pot with us streamers, saying that streamers are using bots to surge viewer counts. This is known as viewbotting. And there is good old Dan Clancy right there on your screen. What happens is it mirrors a fake reality with increased concurrent viewers and engagement using these automated programs and scripts. But I agree that streamers shouldn't be using bots to boost their viewer counts. I do. But there is one
Mhm.
particular group that Clancy is targeting that is just really stings. So during Clancy's interview, he stated that smaller creators are inflating their views. Now, this has set off a fire under a lot of streamers, including Morgan, and including this other one, Tectone, who says if Dan genuinely thinks his top streamers aren't boosting by 40 or to 60%, he is trolling. This is him running defense for his top earner. And then he went on to say, there is no way he genuinely believes this BS. That's coming out of his mouth right there because I want to make this very clear. It's not that I think every streamer is viewbotting themselves, and this is why it's such a slippery slope. Now, weigh on this hot topic, guys. And what are your thoughts regarding what the CEO of Twitch said about viewbotting? I know Morgan is steaming right now.
Are there small and big streamers out there who do viewbotting? 100%. We can't deny that. Those tools are out there, and there are people who use and abuse those tools. However, there is a very, very large and loyal group of streamers, whether big or small, especially small guys, who are like, we have in our chat right now, Saribot, who goes in and there'll be someone, oh, want cheap views, this and that. And our bot auto deletes those messages. We have implemented, and I know our entire community of like fellow streamers that we do streaming with, they have their own bots in place and they delete all of these messages. And it's like, you're sending out a bad message. Because the way I look at it, and he especially attacked small streamers, which means more people are like, oh, why will I go watch a small streamer? They're just inflating their views anyway.
Yes, I agree with you, Morgan. There are small streamers out there. There are large streamers out there that do inflate their numbers. As soon as you hit go with it, it's like its own little platform thing. As soon as you hit go with it, you'll notice like your numbers literally will go from like 18 to like 100, from 100 to 300. There are stream bots that are used to help and make your engagement with your chat. And then there are bots like this, which are just piss you off. And then you have the CEO of Twitch come out and say, well, guess what? All you small streamers suck. Well, you know what, Dan Clancy, you can suck too. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when Morgan saw your face, she was like, this is the CEO.
I was expecting someone much younger and not in a cowboy hat. That is all.
I'm happy that there are streamers coming out and being pissed for us. And I'm glad that we're able to take a stance and be like, what the fuck? Because this is crap. This is absolute crap. And I know a lot of us streamers and a lot of us in our community, we are trying so hard to, have a good time, grow our community. It's hard to keep up with these big streamers, but I'm not going to go out and get a view bot. Like, that's just crap.
That's just disappointing that the CEO of Twitch is out here slamming a community of, there are more small streamers than there are big streamers on Twitch. And it's really disappointing to see that this man would come out and try to slam us.